Starting to build my switch panel now. I'm going to run the electric for the boat. I previously built that hatch that's back by the driver's seat. And this is actually the inside wall that separates the hatch from the electrical compartment. It's going to go in here like that. Got my battery disconnect switch. When you open the hatch, this is all you'll be able to see. I went ahead and put my battery disconnect switch. This is part of this system. You see these on Amazon. There's several companies that make them. This one I happen to like because it's got an aluminum housing. It's kind of nice. We'll see if it holds up or whatever. But it's got momentary. You can program momentary and strobe and off on and some other things. You can this particular one is green. They make a one in blue, and then they make one that's RGB. I'm probably not gonna worry about changing the colors. They actually have all kinds. You can get ones that are work off your cell phone, all kinds of stuff. I'm not interested in all that. But what I was interested in is all of this stuff is together. It has one line that connects to this panel, and for my application this worked out real well. And inside it's got 8 fuses. The case, it's real neat. It looks a lot better than those cheap $10 cases. I think I paid $85 for this setup, and I figured I was going to pay a little more than half that anyway. But I have this mounted on here, and what I think I'm going to do is come back with some and drill 4 holes, one for each circuit on each side, 4 holes on each side. And then I'll put little grommets in them, and then all you'll see is the wire coming out of these holes going to here. A little short, bit of wire you'll see right there. And then, of course, on the back side in the electric compartment, they'll be exposed, but nothing's going to be in that electric compartment. I'm going to mount my fish finder and everything else on top of it. But anyhow, all closed up. It looks nice and secure. So I think what I'm going to do now that's done is I'm going to recess. Now this is the front panel for that hatch that I've already painted it and done everything. But I think I'm going to do here on this panel is I'm going to build an inset. It's going to be recessed, and I'll mount this recessed in this panel. And then I may leave a little more area recessed just for future, in case I want to put something else down there. So I think I'm going to measure out a square here and then build out some kind of recessed panel for it, and see if we can get this set up and get it nice and neat. I think maybe it'll keep keep me from hitting my leg on it while I'm driving, or it just won't be exposed. Although it's not very thick, but I don't know. Why not? I think I'll try to do that. See how that works out for me. All right, finished up that panel. I spared you all the drama. It turned out okay. I think if I'd have done it again, I'd have done a little bit different. But I love this switch panel. Ideally, I wouldn't have made this recess, and this bracket, I could have just inset it in the back of the panel. and I didn't have to do the inset, and then all that would have been visible was this. So ideally that's what I would have done, but this is where I wanted this panel, and I needed some additional space for other things here, if I needed to, and if I couldn't, based on the way I designed this, I couldn't recess it there. I guess I could have, but it turned out all right. I went ahead and painted the panel because it would have been too hard to paint in there. But all in all, this is the whole electric, the box that I showed you previously, and this. And I think it's going to work out real good. There's just one plug. I drilled a hole in the back behind this. This thing feels real nice. The buttons are, real sturdy, and this is aluminum. You can change the brightness, do some other things, but I think it's going to work out real good. I'll get all the stuff in the boat. I think next thing I'm going to do is start getting all the wires. I was still waiting on my bilge pump and a couple other electric items and some wire that I needed. But anyway, that's my makeshift recessed panel. Just a little angle, and not that big of a deal. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but it'll work. Just gonna test out my switch panel. Got my 12 volts pack hooked up here. The switch panel is illuminated. I got one little deck light hooked up to where it goes, and it's gonna work like that. It's adjustable brightness. I think I'm gonna like that. Pretty neat switch panel. I think it was 80 something dollars on Amazon. I'll put a link to it when I get done, but kind of like it. Here I'm making a mess out of a bunch of wires. The key thing here is everything in these boats moves around, exposed to moisture. So use the right wiring. Use tinned marine wire. All the wires I'm using are tinned, and all the connections are heat shrunk with heat shrinking connectors. And then on top of that, I went on and put an additional shrink wrap on top of them, and just trying to wire everything together and keep these things organized. You can see the little pieces of tape that I put on everything. I didn't have a labeler, but that's so if I have to go back later and deal with any maintenance items, that I know which wire is which, because inside that large bundle of wires, it can be a little bit confusing. And I just wanted to hook everything up to the right spot. But if I ever had a problem with the wires, I could tell instantly, because there's labels on both ends of those wires. And I didn't show it here, but there's a piece of wire loom that I shoved all that into, and it runs down the below the gunnel to the front of the boat. And all right, got all this panel wired up. Starting to get got my main battery cable hooked in. I think what I'm going to do is put another lithium battery back here eventually. So I left this cable long. I think I'm going to put another lithium battery to run this panel and all my lights, and then I'm going to have a lithium in the front. This panel worked out pretty good over here. This panel down here worked out real good. Everything's wired, and now when I turn on my battery switch down here, I can turn on my power, and I have all of my switches done. I left everything real long, so if you're doing this, leave your wires long. It makes it a lot easier to pull it out and work on it. I kind of like that switch panel. Turn my main battery disconnect back off. A couple other things I'm working on. I think I was showing you earlier, I built this riser for my nav light just so it could sit up here in the front above the trolling motor mount, and it's going to sit like that. You know, I drilled some holes, pulled my wires through the bottom. This is just some aluminum scrap I had laying around, piece of 1/4-inch plate, piece of angle. I put rib nuts underneath this panel into the frame under there. I'm just going to drill a hole now, run my wires down there, and I have stubs for these already underneath. Got that going on. What I'm gonna work on next is, you know, I've been around long enough to know these John boats. People they'll run you over out there, man. So I decided, I found these little horns on Amazon. I'll try to put a link down on the bottom. They're super, super loud. And I think what I'm going to do with them, I was trying to figure out a good place to put them where they were out of the way. I think what I'm going to do is mount them right back here. They're just out of the way, and they just happen to be camouflaged for whatever reason. Never seen that before. But I hooked them up while I go to my bench power supply, and they are stupid loud. And I'm gonna put one on each side. It comes in a pair. I'm gonna wire those up. Then I got my fishing lights, basically my rear floods. Still trying to decide what I'm gonna do with those. But I'm gonna get to work on that. I still got to finish wiring up all the stuff. I got the panel wired up. It's ready to go. Just going to vacuum all those shavings out of there and button up that cabinet. I'll leave it loose until I test all my connections everywhere. But let me get to working on that, and we'll see what it looks like when we get done. Y'all saw me putting in these hatch lights a while ago. Let me give you these little cargo lights. I put some up in the front. I put some in here. These lights are super bright. I see a lot of people using a lot of different kind of lights. I had these left over from another project. If you've seen these, some of them are made by Samsung, and some of them are, I don't know who makes this one. But these things come with the real deal 3M vehicular bond on the back of them. And I used some of these on some golf cart frames because I had them. People line the inside. They come in white, blue, green. They're all the same color, of course, in each strip in this version. But I just wanted to mention, and if you're looking for some hatch lights, or they come in white, I have some white ones too, and I used them to line the inside of a van that a guy was building out to work out of. But these things are super good, man. I had them on the bottom of a golf cart, and they lasted a long time. They still work. I've had them on there 2-3 years, riding through the dirt and mud and water. So Up in here, especially, they're going to be good. There's like 4 lights in there, and it's, it's crazy bright. But anyway, these are cheap. They're not dirt cheap, but to me, they're better than those LED strip lights. And I used these in a previous boat that I did, and they were good. They're still working. So maybe for you, maybe not, but it's an alternative. If they're hidden like this, they look really good. I wouldn't like string them up down the side of a boat like that or anything, but for using in hatches and stuff like that, it may be a good option for you if you're looking for something to use. But this stuff does not come off. I tried to take one off a while ago, and you can't pull it off. I wiped that aluminum under there with alcohol and stuck it, and I was going to move it, but it's permanently there now. It doesn't come off. But anyway, just something to think about if you're looking for some lights. I'll try to put a link in the description if I can find it. It's been a while since I bought them. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Stick around for more content, some crappie fishing, all kinds of backwater fishing. If you like this content, or if you found some of it kind of useful, hit that subscribe button and stick around, because there's lots more to come. This first series of videos was just to show the progress of me building the boat. As we're out fishing this crappie season, we're making videos for future posts. So thank you guys again for stopping by and taking a look at my videos. See you soon.